What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you live from Sidewalk, and today I'm reviving one of my oldest series on this channel, and that is photoshopping your pictures. If you don't know how this works, I tweet out saying, hey, tell me your Photoshop request. You guys tell me your Photoshop request, I Photoshop your request, and then I make this video. Kind of like this. Sammy tweeted me and said, hey, can you add Shrek behind me? I said, sure. I jumped right into the studio, and here's what we're gonna do, Sammy. We're gonna grab a nice picture of Shrek, we're gonna merge him in there with you, and we're going to just sneak him in there right behind you so that you can feel that warm, gentle embrace that only an ogre can provide. And then right after that, I see this new tweet from Emma, and she says, hey, can you make my dad into a balloon? First of all, your dad is the perfect balloon, and a beautiful little balloon, might I add. But what we're gonna wanna do first is we're gonna have to warp his face into a balloon shape. Look how pretty that looks. But the best part is, he'll be just in time for this happy young man's 11th birthday party. Oh, actually, I forgot to add the little, balloon tie, so let's just, squeeze those into there. Yeah, that doesn't look... Alright, yep, balloons. So we were able to make this kid's birthday come true, all thanks to you guys. And after that, I thought my work here was done because, we just made somebody's day. But then I get this tweet from Lionel, and Lionel wants this cat more human. But Lionel never specified which human, so I'm gonna take it upon myself to pick. And of course, after long thought and consideration, I've decided, of course, to go with Debbie Ryan, aka Radio Rebel. Yeah! First of all, we're just gonna have to add the smirk. You know, that kind of smirk that you look at and it just says, meow. We gotta make those eyes a little bit more human, kind of like Radio Rebel, where they're just staring directly into the soul of their prey. And then, we just gotta accessorize, we gotta add the signature armband and, the other shit. And, wow, this looks really bad. This got really off topic. I don't even know, what was the question again? Make it human? Okay, yeah, we did that. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's see what Mads has to say though. She says, put me on the beach. Okay, Mads, that's super easy. Let's just select you. Let's add a picture of the nice, beautiful beach. This is one of my favorites. I think this one's actually in Norway. But Mads, come on, let's be real. You're not going to the beach dressed like that. You're gonna catch a fever. So I don't really know what your arms look like, so I'm gonna make my best guess and find some arms that are a bit similar. Let's rip those sleeves off. And it's already looking a lot more realistic if you ask me. But then the last thing that's gotta go is that beanie. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and pull that off and okay, maybe on second thought we'll put the beanie back, but either way, it looks great. Mads, I hope you have a great day at the beach. By the way, I was looking at my analytics and apparently only 20% of you guys that watch my videos are actually circumcised. So if you guys end up enjoying this video, make sure you guys get circumcised. One little click down below. It won't bite you, and you can always unsubscribe. And if you're feeling really generous, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button. And while you're down there, make sure to leave a comment telling me which of your grandparents is actually your favorite grandparents. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. Side note, grandparents, make sure to check down below and see who's not getting a fucking Christmas present this year. And this next one is coming in all the way from my good friend, Tamara. She says, make me into that purple grill from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'm sorry, I can't think or look at Willy Wonka the same ever since you know what started to emerge. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember this scene at all. I don't remember there being a purple grill, but if that's what you want, say no more. We're gonna make it happen. So let's just take this picture of you, stretch it out, make it a little bit more grill shape. You said you wanted it purple, so yeah, we can of course do that. Let's put it on there, overlay it, maybe change some opacity a bit, clear up the outsides, and there you go. We gotta add the backgrounds, and whether this was actually in the movie or not, I don't remember. But either way, tomorrow, I hope you very enjoy this goodly. Oh, hello. B, how's it going? What's going on? What do you need? Not crying. I know just the thing. Don't you hate it when you take a photo and you realize afterwards, oh my god, I was crying in this? Trust me, I understand. We can fix it. First thing we gotta do is we gotta make your eyebrows and your face overall look a little bit more enthusiastic. Just like this. Wow, that's the spirit. On top of that, my Photoshop skills are not the exact best, so people may look at this and think there may have been some manipulation here. So what we can do to counter that is we could put you at a place where it would be physically impossible for you to actually be sad. And of course, that's Chuck E. Cheese. So let's just remove the background, throw you in there. Now you can send this to all your friends, and I dare them to say it's photoshopped. And just when I thought everybody was happy again, Jen hits me up and says, hey, can you make it look like I wasn't crying in this picture over a fish in 2014? Jen, let's be real, of course I can. We've all experienced that heartbreak where you accidentally forget to feed your fish for a couple weeks and somehow that f***ing kills it because it's so weak-spirited and you have to just throw it in the toilet. But Jen, I want you to see this because guess what? You may recognize this and that's because this is your toilet. And oh, See that? Now she's perking up. You smell that? Smell that, Jen? With a little bit of Photoshop science, we're able to bring your fish back up from the dead. Look at that big smiling face. We really are just absolutely changing people's lives on this channel. Except, oh no, because you forgot to feed your fish for so long and you just flushed it down the toilet, it spent most of its time eating radioactive people shit. And last time I checked, that's not good for anybody. Upon further examination, there's no saving this thing. I have no choice. I gotta take the smile away. You're gonna have to be sad again. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do to help you. Our Hi Anna says, hey, can you Photoshop my friend and I and make us look like we're somewhere cool? I don't know where the fuck you guys are in the first place. You're sitting in front of a chain link fence with 2 giant tires sitting on the ground. It kind of looks like you're in a prison yard. And that's just not good for business. So what I can do is I can definitely put you somewhere much cooler, except our definitions of cool may not add up exactly. I think maybe, what about this cool soup museum in Idaho? I think that maybe that would impress your friends. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, I think it's maybe cooler than prison, right? Would I rather be in a soup museum or prison? Let me know in the comments. Abby tweeted me and said, hey Reggie, can you make me into a Minecraft character? I don't know if you guys have never seen my old Photoshop videos, but the worst mistake you can make with me is not being specific enough. When you say character, I don't know if you want to be fucking Steve. I don't know if you want to be a villager or a chicken. I don't know if you want to be any of those things at all. I googled the definition of character and I couldn't figure out which one you meant. Did you mean a symbol representing a letter or number? I can only think of like one place you can find a symbol or number in Minecraft, and that's on the motherfucking enchanting table, bitch. The language on the Minecraft enchanting table is still one of the few languages yet to ever be translated or understood by even the most advanced scientists today. We don't know exactly what it means, but we have some estimates. Either way, if this is what you want to be, I'm not gonna say no. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take pieces of you and I'm gonna mash them and stretch them and punch them and crank them and step on them and push them until they look a little something like this. Now that's a complete sentence. And let me guys tell you a trick. This is what those stupid scientists don't tell you and what they don't know themselves. I know what the enchanting table language means. And that's because I know about this thing called Google Translate. And of course, if I were to bring your statement in, it means French onion soup. Lydia, hey, how are you? What can I do for you? She says, hey, please Photoshop this picture of Anderson Webb to make it look like he's robbing somebody's grandma. Of course, I can absolutely do that. I don't know how much Anderson knows about robbing grandmas because I'm pretty sure he's British, and I don't know this for a fact, but I have heard that British people aren't as good at doing things that involve their brains. And I don't mean specifically Anderson, I'm just saying British people in general. But it's okay because I'm from America, where unfortunately we know more about gun violence than just about anybody. So of course I'll help you out, Anderson. First of all, you're gonna need a piece. So let's go ahead and give you that. And then what we're gonna have to do is go find ourselves a nice looking grandma. Here we go. So what you wanna do is just roll up. The grandma's like, no, Anderson, no, don't do it, no. Anderson's like, give me the money, mate. But unfortunately, Anderson forgot the first rule about robbing a grandma. Never rob a grandma who has a motherfucking gun too. She whips that shit like, hands up, Queen Elizabeth. Anderson's like, oh, and that was the end of that. He may be a better editor than me, but Keenan JC, if you ever need some extra birthday money from grandma, you know who to hit up first. Amy hit me up and said, hey, can you make me happy? Please actually do it though. Of course, Amy. The first thing I see when I see this picture is you got these little makeup streaks running down your face. And I'm no makeup artist, so I'm really conflicted on what to do about this. And I'm not exactly sure that we can just remove it. But what I can do is duplicate it going upwards. So now you have these little line streaks going through. And when I saw that, that really inspired me. Because if we do just try adding on a little bit of extra makeup, you look like you could be the happiest person in the world. And on top of that, you have a new job as a clown. But either way, I think we accomplished what we needed to accomplish here. Hope you like it. And says, make him look like he's performing at a concert. Of course, here we have a young Ansel Elgort just before he was discovered by Scooter Braun on YouTube and cast in The Fault in Our Stars. This is an incredibly inspiring story for anybody to hear. So to be able to recreate this right now is truly an honor for me to be able to do. So what we want to do is grab him out of this picture and let's throw him up on a big stage. He still appears to be a young chap in this, so we're gonna go ahead and put him in Kids Bop. All he needs now is a microphone. Yeah, there is a little bit of an issue with the legs, but don't worry, we can fix it with a little bit of Photoshop magic and make it look completely normal. And then it seems like he's missing half of his brain, so we can just cover that up with a little accessory. And there we have it. Go out there and break a leg, superstar. Now, I apologize if I say your name wrong. I've never heard it before, but it's definitely one of my favorite names I've ever heard now. But your Resties, says, can you make the frog disappear? On top of having a cool name, she just gave me my easiest job yet. Of course I can. Just when I thought my job was getting a little easy, right? Stell comes up to me and says, hey, can you make my forehead smaller? Stell, let's be real. As someone with an actually big forehead, I hope you don't believe that your forehead's too big, because it's not. You could look like me, but I'll never turn down a paying customer. And I'm not much of a surgeon, but here's what I can try. If I just pull up my friend Mr. Hammer, keep in mind, this is a soft top mallet, not a hammer. This procedure is completely safe, and we just give it one nice little. Okay, maybe I botched this one, but I guarantee you we can still fix it if we just, I'll be right back. So unfortunately, I was not able to make your forehead exactly smaller, but what I was able to do was reshape the bone structure so it permanently looks like you're wearing a cool, fashionable cowboy hat. Kay says, hey, can you take my mask off? Yeah, I can. Another fucking easy one. And the virus is still on, it's an ongoing thing. Maybe let's put it back. Let's just put it back for now. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it on for now. Celia asked me to Photoshop her into hell. Guys, this is a very heavy loaded request because she's expecting me to put her in what my definition of hell is. I think everyone probably thinks of hell in a different way. For me, when I think of the absolute worst place I could be, absolute hell on earth where, I would fear spending an eternity, only one place comes to mind. So now that I've got my place in mind, all I have to do is Photoshop out the background and put you in there. And now I didn't want to walk up to Kevin's office to get a picture of it, so I actually made this more hell by putting you in a clip of one of his videos. So not only are you in Kevin's office, you're being forced to be in one of his videos. A hell that I would never wish on anybody. Hope you like it. I don't know why you wanted to suffer, but there you go. Speak of the devil, Kevin asked me to Photoshop him onto one of those dragons. And here we have him sitting on a jet ski. I'm not sure exactly why he's still wearing his mask in the middle of the ocean, but of course we can do that. All we got to do is find a good picture of a dragon, Photoshop out our man Kevin. Not sure why he's still wearing a life jacket. There's nothing I can do about that. And everything looks pretty decent here except his foot. But don't even worry, I got you covered. If this was anybody but Kevin, I'd probably spend a little more time on it, but we could probably just recycle some stuff from another image I did. And yeah, there you go. Now please, Kevin, don't ever tweet me again. Ugh. And the last one is actually from Tara Yummy. She wants to make it look like she met Harry Styles. Tara, that is something I can do. This might be a little tough. So what I did is I searched up Harry Styles meeting a fan. And on top of that, I had Tara send me a picture of her outside. I had to try to find one where the lighting's kind of mix and match a little bit so it'd be kind of easy and a little more realistic. And then I found this one. Look how happy this girl is. She just happened to run into Harry Styles in public, and now she holds this legacy where she's one of the first images with Harry Styles on Google Images. I'm just gonna cut her the fuck out of here. Get out of here. This is not your day anymore. This is Tara's. So I'm gonna cut Tara out. I'm gonna replace the other girl with Tara. Change the lighting. I gotta lower the quality of Tara's face and picture so that it matches. Change the lighting a little bit, and even though this is not perfect, with a couple filters, I'm sure that she could probably fool somebody. And the only reason I say it doesn't look fully realistic is one, because the quality of her picture is still a little bit higher than what Harry looks like. He kind of looks like a Minecraft bee. And the only other thing that I think is unrealistic about this picture is that Harry looks content when in reality he'd probably be gagging at her stench. Hey, but that's why Photoshop is here, to make unrealistic things into reality. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It feels so good to bring back a series that I used to do a long time ago. It definitely feels like throwback vibes, and I'm super happy. I definitely want to start doing more videos like this. I want to get you guys more involved in my channel. I love doing videos where I get to interact with you guys and your input kind of gets to control the video. So if you guys want to do more of this, make sure to follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, because I'm going to start doing a lot more videos like this that involve you guys, and I would love for all of you to be able to be a part of it. If you like this video, make sure to like it. If you didn't like it, tell me in the comments why you didn't. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe. If you're double cool, turn on notifications. The shout out this week is going to be Maddie. Thanks so much for watching, Maddie. If you want to be next week's shout out, tweet me, leave a comment, and I'll see if I can make it happen. No joke, when I look for a shout out of the week, I type in Reggie Webber shout out on Twitter. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video and supporting me through everything you guys do. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you guys next week. Also, get ready for October because it's gonna be scary, spooky ass videos all month. Bye bye.